Coral has requested that I take this quiz of which Uma Musume character I would be. So here we are. Trip to Japan. Which of these locations excited for? I have no fucking clue. The only one I recognize in any capacity as a dumbass America is Shibuya, but that's not. Okay, wait, no. Shinjuku. Okay, I might as well do the research on this. Special ward. Shibuya. Harajuku. Eh, I think I prefer something more countryside to visit. That way the culture shock isn't complete hell. Mhm. And I'm going to go off of only images. Yes, I'm not a robot. Yes, I'm not a robot.
Beep boop.
So, no to Tamamaki. That's too close to the sea for my comfort. Would be interesting to see that intersection, but not quite a focus. This seems like a popular tourist spot, so no thank you. Bustling city, and more bustling city. At least this bustling city seems this bustling city of them all seems actually kind of chill. Instead of being like a major tourist spot. Yeah. But then we've got this, and it just looks like it's a quieter place. Ginza Funabashi. Funabashi. Oh. Hmm. Open to new experiences. Complex. Pick one. Slightly open to new experiences. Black. Everything black. Turquoise. They don't have cyan. Okay. I am disappointed. Neither agree or disagree. Slightly disagree. If I was dependable and self-disciplined to the level I want to be, where I would qualify that as a personal part of my personal identity, I'd have a job by now and an income. Slightly agree, slightly disagree. Why can't
Welcome.
I choose a middle one? Hmm?
Welcome.
I'm fine. Or rather, I shouldn't say I'm fine, but I'm staying regulated. I'm doing okay. I'm not getting overwhelmed. Mhm. Why the fuck would anyone want that title? Peaky God of Destruction. Peaky.
I don't know.
Support character. I am support character. Moderately agree. Slightly agree. I wish it was to the full scale of these ones right here, because I would pick moderately, but I don't know. Ugh. Social network as in communication. Yeah, DMs and group chats. Slice of pizza.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Goober. Ruffles your hair.
Mm,
There's the cute noises I like. Oh, someone getting pouty and blushy.
oh,
Oh, what are you gonna do about it?
oh.
Numbsy on the cheek lightly. How? Love you too. Which three are your favorite? Okay. Mm. Yeah, no, I'm a fucking American, so I'll just go for these ones.
Cheeseburger, pizza, and what would be the
Hot
third?
pot. Hot pot, like it slow cook.
I was expecting the third one to be apple as in apple pie, cheeseburger, pizza, and apple pie.
Nah.
Or
I'm not all
cheesecake.
that fond of apples. They're good for what they are, but I'm not a big fan of them.
Or cheesecake. That's also American.
Slightly agree. I have my times of inaccuracy because I can confuse someone's tired face for someone being frustrated or tense or angry. Mm, mhm,
Mm, in-
mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Slightly disagree. Definitely disagree. Slightly disagree. Slightly. Wish I couldn't. 'Cause then I'd get more out of just yapping, but I don't know what to answer there. There's no straight answer that's a yes or no completely.
Mm,
Hmm. What is this? Loading up into VR, hon?
I'm waiting for you to finish the quiz.
Nope. Get ready for VR while I'm doing the quiz.
I'm ready for VR. I just wasn't going to load in until you do the quiz so I can more easily see the picture. I have all my stuff in my room. I just turn it
Not
on and
sticking
put
with
it
me, alright. Too high energy, or rather too cheerful of high energy. Let's try this. That works. But I'm going to go through all of these. Intense metal track. Sounds good so far. Fucking hell yeah. This one reminds me of another song I like. Okay, so I confused metal for Heavy. Oh, intense metal track. Fucking not heavy metal. Got it. Let's see what this is. Anime opening. Decent. That one's not staying. Hmm. I'm fine with things being sweet, but if they're too upbeat or like positively energetic, it's too much for me. Interesting. But then again, there's a difference between this song and the other one in that the drums are more prominent, so that's probably part of it. There's the slower part. Nice. Ooh, piano in the background, I think. Sweet. Silly country song. It already sounds silly. Watch later. It makes sense you would be still in love.
Why why do you say that?
Because even if I'm not like a big part of the Uma Musume fandom, I A have a friend who is into Uma Musume, and B I have at least watched a
Freya?
few lore videos. I have watched at least a few lore videos on a few of the characters, and that is one of the characters I watched the lore video of.
I have been meaning to watch the lore video about her. So why do
Well,
you
which
think
one are you
the
referring to?
still in love?
No, I mean, which shit? Because this is the lore video I watched. So what's the lore video that you're still getting around? Fucking damn it, it didn't copy paste properly. Fucking grab the text, move it over
Nuh-uh.
here, toss it at your
Nuh-uh.
face. There we go. I've tossed it at your face.
Yeah, that's the video.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna be on the same page after you watch that. Anyways, back to what I was doing.
What was it that you were going to say about why you think that it would make
Because
sense?
if I were to in any way disappoint you or harm you to a degree where you would absolutely hate me, I'd probably get death threats.
I would never do that to you.
Just because you would never do it to me doesn't mean you aren't capable of it, my dear. Mm.
I'm confused.
I have trust issues. Let's summarize it to that and move on.
I I don't do that kind of thing.
That's no, so okay. I believe you. mm. Fun. Hmm. That's a good song, but not quite what I'm looking for. Chill jazz track.
Also,
Capture Plan remix. Yes.
I I decided to take the quiz as some of my characters, and when I took one as Anna the Scientist character, she got freaking Agnes Tachyon because of course she did.
That's one of my favorite characters I've heard the lore on so far. Fucking faster than light to the point where her own body couldn't take the strain of her power. Fucking hell yeah. Why wouldn't I like
Oh,
a character like that?
yes. I I totally didn't order a plushie of her.
Yeah, you totally did, and you're totally not gonna snuggle it later when you get it, are you?
Well,
Aw, who's a blushy cutie? Who's a blushy cutie? Who's a blushy
well,
cutie? It is you.
well,
Squishes your face and then kisses it all over. I love having someone I can tease properly.
I sentence you to no Obama.
What?
It's
Okay,
so
hold up. I know you. I haven't. Okay, so you haven't sent the image yet.
what
Because
image?
that sounds like a meme that would be like an image that could be sent.
Oh, no, I just thought of that in the moment.
You said it with such confidence. And that's.
Also, the Bean character Naomi got special week because of course she did.
Hmm. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that Two Special Week is. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get back to listening to the music because
Special
otherwise
week.
this is going to become an hour-long recording.
Just Special Week is the main character from the anime. She's the incredibly wholesome bean character.
Alright, you got an image?
Um, I have a gift.
Okay, moving on now.
This is her.
Mm. Aww, he looks as shy and blushy as you do. Pout, squirm, suffer, my dear. I'll take pleasure in every inch of it.
That's what she said.
I would say it's more of a cool jazz track than a chill jazz track. A chill one would have slower vibes and whatnot. Good song nonetheless. Shake rock. They have no description. Just it says to watch this one.
It's gonna be somebody shaking a rock.
Say that again.
You just go to the video and it's literally just a video of somebody shaking a rock in like a cup or something.
Unfortunately not. There are fish flying through warp space and swimming without
I,
water.
I was making a dumb joke.
Yeah, I kind of figured, but on your forehead. What the fuck? What the fuck? Shit post of a music video. Song sounds decent, but I'm not gonna pick it just because of the music video. Ugh. Hmm? Hmm. Oh, I think this opening is going on a bit long, but that's probably because I don't understand the language. For people who can understand the language, this is probably engaging and interesting as fuck. Beanie, sun hat, I think, or baseball cap. Decent. Already tried my patience long enough, though, so we're on to the next one. Beautiful voice, a song to listen to later. Hmm. This has a nice mix to it. Oh, what is this?
Also, apparently, I have 90% autism spectrum similarity with Agnes Tachyon.
Sounds about right. Alright, I'm gonna be listening through all the links I still have open to pick a song out of all of them to then move on with this quiz. So, can you be quiet for a bit?
Hey, sorry.
No, I'm not asking you to be quiet over you sharing something. I'm glad you shared it with me. By all means. Squishes your face, kisses your forehead. I appreciate you sharing stuff with me. I just know that you might want to share other things at some point along the way, and I didn't want to put myself or you under that social contrast that would cause me to feel like being annoyed. Does that make sense? Because you don't deserve that anger. You don't deserve that frustration. Does that make sense? I don't understand noises. Use your words. Louder. I heard a whisper of a yes before, and now I'm just hearing an uh-huh. Is that correct? You've got to use your words. Alright. I'm now going to get to watching through these each and picking one. Not that one. That one's not on the list. I'm going to put that in memes. Function. Yeah, casual. Probably not, though. Pretty chill. Okay, I will agree, it's chill. Hmm. Okay, my brain was confusing chill for relaxed. Got it. Watch Later, along with the hip hop song. Nice. So, you know me, intense metal, Transcend Ondo, you know me, orchestral music soundtrack, and jazz. Yeah, no, it's gonna be that one. Moving on now. Current music. Out, don't know name, but wanna know name. Damn it. Yeah, no, my brain's tickling like there's another song there, which is probably the only reason why I'm picking it. This one's a good contender. Hmm. Yeah, no, this one's in second place. in order of liking most to liking least, or liking mildly. It's that order. This sounds far more adventurous than whatever the fuck the one they called adventurous sounding. Fucking hell yeah! Oh, there's the tension. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Like a fight against time. Like a fight against time, rushing against the odds. Delicious. No wonder. Okay, so Ira likes that kind of music. Where it's not like the end of the world, but it's that of a personal challenge. Can't blame her, that's tasty as fuck, musically. This is the kind of cheerful I like. Cheerful and upbeat without drums doesn't make sense to me. Piano, yeah. Okay, so then the metal is Trace. Ira preferred the rush against the odds kind of beat, classical style. I like the ceremony one that's upbeat and pretty chill, even if people are making a spectacle of themselves or looking like fools. And then Flicker is definitely more on the chill jazz front with the piano. Alright, anyways, continuing on. Actually, I can't continue listening to that. Alright. Yeah, no, it's gonna be Jitsu Kaisen. What is this, though? Maybe, but Jujutsu Kaisen's more likely. Neither agree or disagree. Depends on which part of us is just like up front. The default background. I don't know how to use computers has the same answer as I was overclocking the computer. Probably texting. Slightly agree, though mine is information about the structure of reality. You won't notice it very often. What? Slightly disagree. Next. Hmm. If I knew how to play pranks, I would. As it stands, I'm still reining in this sharpness to a level that doesn't hurt others. I hate that I know what this is. The fuck is an inverse toad? Something to look at later, so as to not cantrip. Again, something to look at later. Alright. Close, 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 close. No, I don't know what that is. I want to search it up later, though. I've heard the term T-spin, but I don't remember what it is. No, no, not Manhattan. Calling in, calling in. Sing a signal I can hear, like a whisper in the wind. Calling in, calling in. Signal loud and clear. Now our work begins. Don't you give us the second degree. Turn on your friends at 10 for now you're coming with me. I'm in your car antenna while you're turning the key. I cut the carrier to noise so no one hears your last plea. Code dong to the spectrum. You can cut and disconnect them. Agnes Tachyon and this other one. Aston Manchan. Aston Manchan. I don't want to ever learn about that horse. No, thank you. I have seen the memes and I don't want to learn more.
Which one?
Uh, Golden something? The one where the trainer goes through hell, apparently, and the horse is more enthusiastic about training and working for the races than the actual trainer is. Nakayama Festa. Autism Spectrum 5. Fair enough. Let's go. Some people lick their lips. I lick my teeth. I don't know why. Test results. Flicker's trainer card. This is where I died. This is where I died. It's on the other side. I'm on the other side. Mama.
Me.
It's a little I can hear, like a whisper in the wind, calling in, calling in. Read the signal loud and clear, like official. Then now work begins. Don't you give a girl the second degree. To know your friends at 10-4, but now you're coming with me. I'm in your car antenna, will you turn in the key? I cut the carrier to noise so no one hears your last sleep. Spectrum, felt into static once I cut and disconnect them. Alright. Just the start. This is just the start. Fina. If a Nia. Calling in. Read the signal loud and clear. Artificial waves within. Now my work begins. Don't you give that girl the second degree. Tell your friends at 10-4, but now you're coming with me. I'm in your car antenna while you're turning the key. You've got the carrier to noise so no one hears your last plea. Reaching out and on electric. I'll write it for my next trick. Not to slip and cut your finger on the third rail. Oh, geez, it's a full fucking percentage list. Okay, maybe I don't want that. But I guess I'm getting it anyways. North Flight is 0%. Okay. Hmm. Now my work begins. Don't you give that girl the second degrees. I know your friends are 10-4, but now you're coming with me. I'm in your antenna where you're turning the key. I'll cut the carrier to noise so no one hears your last plea. Hmm. Oh boy. What the hell? The other one didn't properly take? Give me a moment. Delete message, yes. File, create new from clipboard. C. Hmm. Alright, so. Medium low. Autism spectrum of 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I've shared my results. Hmm. I'm in your car and telling you, the key, I'll touch the carrier to know it's no one here's your last plea. I'm electric. Don't get too excited or you'll bite it from my next trick. Alright. Finish the quested quiz thing. Jumping into VR chat.
I am not familiar with this character. Can you?
Neither am I. So, I'm looking at it for a bit. Give me a moment to hide VR. There we go. VR chat no show.
But you are familiar with Still in Love?
Yes, because of the lore video.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that is beautiful. At 11:04 p.m. of April 5th, I learned that my fucking the Uma Musume character I'm those that best represents me is Nakam Nakayama Festa, and their birthday is April 5th.
Hmm.
That
Super.
synchronicity, you bitch. With me.
Super.
One moment. You called me a goober?
Yes.
How on your cheek?
No. Cute bean.
Yep, and you are too.
No.
Yeah, you're also a brave
No.
fighter.
No.
Oh, you don't want to be called a brave fighter either? Damn. I think of those people as damn pretty cool. If
No.
that's not your thing, that's okay.
No. I am confused now.
What, you thought I was continuing to call you cute? I'm just looking over at your blushing face with a shit-eating grin at this point.
No.
Oh, this gremlin in my lap, digitally anyways, world between words.
No.
This cutie in my lap. I treasure her ability to face difficult situations and survive, even if she doesn't realize how difficult that is sometimes. She may definitely recount the stress of it, but she doesn't give herself as much credit as she should. Mm,
No.
especially for keeping her heart after this cruel world and all the things she's been through. Because I like little fighters like her. People who are survivors. People who have the guts to at least get angry and all that.
Who are you talking about?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Because people like you, survivors and fighters, they're some of the foundational people that create the building blocks of history, that create the book of history. We're all
Oh.
still here because of people like you. Even if you're not contributing the greatest grand plans or being the most powerful leaders, you're still putting up a fight. And that's worthy of respect and understanding.
Oh.
Love you too.
Also, sending you something you might find me.
Mhm. Yep.
Did,
Hmm.
did you see it?
I'm about to read it. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Nuh-uh.
Also, I was watching Umame with Freya, and
Oh.
I had to look up at Freya, and when I looked in the bottom corner of my screen because I was on desktop, I kind of broke down crying laughing because this is what I saw in the bottom corner.
Hmm. Hmm?
Wait, let me
Oh,
wake
that's
the
so.
fuck wake the fuck up, mommy, I pissed the bed.
I was about to
Sorry.
say the character's cute, but then you said that line, and it's just like, oh, it's that kind of gremlin. Joy. Loves them all the same, but fucking they will frustrate the hell out of me sometimes.
She's not actually that kind of gremlin, that's just what that pose reminds me of is that meme. Are you
Hmm.
aware of that meme?
I may be tangentially aware, but not specifically understanding of the context.
It's you know the cyberpunk wake the fuck up samurai thing?
Mm-hmm.
There's a meme where it's basically someone shrunk Keanu Reeves down to toddler size and it's him standing there saying wake the fuck up mommy I pissed the bed. So, so instead of wake the fuck up samurai we have a city to burn, it's wake the fuck up mommy I pissed the bed.
Oh, like okay, that's some delicious contrast for a meme. All right, so Sparks draft unsorted resonance, unsorted unknown resonance. There we go.
Unstarted resident.
Uh, okay, now I know you misinterpreted what I said on purpose. Boo.
Well,
Unsorted resonance. Things that we feel relate to us, but we don't have a way to put it into a specific category or folder yet. And it's also a holding place for images that we feel like they could relate to us, but then we could scroll back and later on and be like, nah, there's too much differences here.
also, do you remember when I told you about the redhead character of mine rage baiting the BBEG in Freya's D&D campaign?
Yeah.
This is how I imagine this is how I imagine her face when she succeeded at rage baiting him.
Okay, I've got to share that with the internet. Oh, that is the top level of just what you gonna do about it, fucker? Without words, without anything, but just body language and facial expression. Oh, that's delicious. I don't think I'll ever hit a moment where I can pull off such a look or otherwise, because for me it would be more crazed and manic laughter than it would something that still and calm, but still just smug as fuck.
But
Ah.
that's kind of her personality in D&D when it comes to combat is when it comes to outside of combat she is a good being and a nice person, but when it comes to combat she doesn't just fight the enemy, she tries to rage bait them.
Psychological warfare in the middle of the fight. That is not fair to the enemy, but that's kind of the point. Eh, not very much interested in that. Jump rope as
Also,
is. Blech.
With this character, I have noticed that she is a yandere.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I said that character fits you.
I am confused.
Maybe I'm misappropriating, but you seem to be attracted to yanderes, if not having some yandere tendencies yourself.
I like yanderes.
Headbats. Alright, that's enough of this quiz and extra talking. Bye bye, Internet!
Mm,
Any last words, Coral?
Um, Nobama.
Good. Someone's going to make an image out of that, I swear. If they don't, I'm going to be disappointed.